It's noon here on the East Coast, a good morning on the West Coast. I'm Carolyn Gracie. Welcome to kind of a mini event day called Comforts of Home. Don't forget, it's still easy pay days, easy pay on almost everything. But most importantly today, it is a 25-year celebration of Royal Palace Rugs on QVC. We are presenting their one and only today's special value of the year. Hand-tufted, hand-carved, 100% wool that is stain and moisture resistant and super durable, but more importantly, super beautiful for your home. It instantly, one of these rugs can transform any space, whether it's a giant room or a small entryway or that well-traveled hallway. We have many sizes of these beautiful rugs for you today, in the first time in 3 years in a Fleur De Lis design. And it's actually a whole new Fleur De Lis design with a different border, which kind of is a little bit reminiscent of our favorite rug, which is the medallion center rug. Fleur De Lis comes in a very close second among the designs in Royal Palace rugs. So Dustin Moskowitz, come on in. Gary Moskowitz, come on in. We have the Moskowitz fellas here today. And it's always a special occasion, actually, every time you're here throughout 25 years, but especially nowadays, guys, because we don't get to see you that often.
Takes us a while to make them.
It takes a long time. I mean, you're being nice about that.
I am, yeah.
It takes
generous.
months and months and months to make more of these rugs. And this is a no reorder situation today. So when these start to sell out, and some of them are already getting limited, I hear, in some colors, they will not be able to come back for a long time. So that's why we're just saying no reorder, because by the time these guys come back, it'll be with something new.
That's right.
So welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
We're going to look at the choices. Gary is going to stroll over to this wonderful lifestyle area that we have created today, so we can really show people
so
what
you're
things
getting
look
rid of
like
me
in the
right,
room.
right away,
Well,
right at the top.
not yet. Well, before you leave, Gary,
What?
since you're both here, tell everybody who's watching, and John, hang on 1 second for the sizing. Just a minute about this brand, because I know most of our customers are very familiar and love it. But for those folks who are new to shopping with us, why are your rugs so special?
Because we make them special. Over 25 years ago, when I founded Royal Palace Rugs, my intent was to do things differently than any other manufacturer in the world. And that's to make a product that's totally distinctive and totally unique to what's out there. So one of the missions was to recreate, recolorize, reimagine the great traditional classic designs, whether it was a rug or a wall hanging, and that's what we did. Except we went one step further. We put lots of colors, because I always say that a rug is art for your floor.
Yeah.
And when you look at a painting, painting has a multitude of colors, and that's our trademark. I know there's a color block over there. This rug has 38 colors in it.
Yeah.
Nobody in the industry puts 38 colors in a hand-tufted wool rug.
Yeah.
And that's our mission. And we're exclusive to QVC. You won't find this anywhere else.
The quality is unbelievably great for the price, and please don't let our low prices fool you, because I know you've probably shopped at furniture stores and even rug outlets where you didn't see prices this good on rugs that may or may not have been even close to this quality. So thank you. I know you guys have worked specifically with your own factories for many, many years. This is not, you don't just pop in once in a while and say, hey, could you make us some rugs?
No, and most importantly, we don't go looking for rugs to buy and bring to QVC. We start from scratch with a blank piece of paper. We design a rug from a blank piece of paper. We have designers at our factory that work with us, and we sit for hours and hours saying, let's put this motif here, let's put this color here, and then finally it takes us 2.5 years to develop a product and develop the right type of design that has balance, color, and differentiation to the market.
And very well-trained craftsmen who are all very consistently great at carving these rugs. So I know this is a design you guys created especially for your 25th anniversary.
Yes.
And we love the Fleur De Lis. In fact, I have an 8x10 Fleur De Lis for many years now in my dining room, which speaks to the fact that these are very pet resistant, which we'll talk about later in the show as well. Because for me, with my house full of critters, to have a wool rug, it's got to be a really great quality rug. So Gary, thank you so much, and we'll check in with you in a little bit.
Okay.
Dustin, let's hang out here and tell everybody their choices and this wonderful value that we have today.
Okay,
so go ahead.
Okay, so we are showing you the 4 different colors. Burgundy's a little tough to see there, but ivory, burgundy, sage, and sapphire. Sapphire is a blue color, a great, vibrant jewel tone that we introduced only last September.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And we knew once we saw it in a center medallion rug, absolutely we had to put it into a Fleur De Lis because you get so much of that background field color. And 6 sizes. When Gary first started here 25 years ago and he presented one rug, we actually have a picture of it we can show at some point.
Okay.
I still remember the item numbers.
Oh, wow, really?
H11106.
Wow.
We would present one rug in one size and that was
Yeah.
it. But over time, customers are like, your rug is great, but I need something in my hallway. I want something in a smaller room or a bigger room. So we have 6 great sizes to choose from. Anywhere in your home that needs a retouch, a refresh, or if you want to instantly transform it.
Yeah.
Today's the day, because that way you're done and over with that thought process for the holidays coming up.
And especially in high traffic areas, these rugs do not need to be babied. So we'll talk about all that throughout the show. Let me show you the pricing because it's pretty amazing. First of all, our most generous easy payment plan, which is 6 easy pays, and your shipping and handling is included. So there's no additional shipping charge tacked on top of that. So the smallest rug today is a nice 3 by 4.5 foot rectangle, which can go in any place in your home, in entryway, powder room, wherever you need a small spot covered up. 6 payments of just $16.50 for that one. Our runner, which is 2'3" by 9'6", always very popular. Do not dilly-dally on the runners, especially if you have a favorite color. 6 payments of $32.50. We have the very popular 5 by 7 for 6 payments of under $50. The 7 by 9, 6 payments of $82.50. Then we have 2 large rugs for those dining rooms and living rooms, large areas that you would like to really accentuate and make look spectacular. The 8 by 10.5 foot, 6 payments of $115.50, and the 8.5 by 12'9" is 6 payments of still under $150, which is an amazing value. Look at the comparable retail prices on your screen. Our prices start at $100, and even the largest rug is still under $900 today. And remember, this is a special edition, first Fleur De Lis we've done in 3 years, and there is no reorder. Now here's that original.
Yes, this is not the rug that you would get today, but this is the very first rug on QVC. And you know what? 25 years ago, that was a great rug, but I look at that now and I see every opportunity to add more color, more design detail. We don't have to go overboard with it, but you know what, Carolyn? I could go out onto the interwebs and see a rug like that being made today, as opposed to making an investment in a Royal Palace rug where you get that design detail, you get the coloration.
Right.
They haven't updated. All we've done over 25 years is update.
And our testimonial line is open because I know a lot of you have and love and own these rugs, and we would love to hear from you today, or if you're picking one up today, and tell us why, where you're going to put it. We would love to hear your design ideas as well. So, you know, Dustin, let's kind of start with, I want to look at the colors live and in person because we saw them on the screen, and I just want you to know, guys, these are thick, heavy, gorgeous wool rugs. These are not, you know, so many rugs today are polypropylene and they're indoor outdoor, and I mean they're okay, but they're nothing that's really spectacular and special and high-end looking for your home.
Right. Those types of rugs, the machine-made rugs, they're fine. I don't knock them. But when you are redecorating your home, you want something that's going to work with what you already have and something that's going to last. And at that point, you really do need 100% wool pile, and preferably hand tufted, because that means that you can come back here in 25 years and talk to me about this rug that you picked up today and let me know how it did. So here's our runners, 2 feet 3 inches by 9 feet 6 inches.
And we'll show all the colors in the runners first.
Right.
Look
in
at
sapphire.
this sapphire. Isn't that stunning?
It's just gorgeous.
Wow.
And the way that the wool reflects the light and refracts it and kind of changes as you move across it, that's really the mark of the quality of wool that we use.
Now, I want to talk about this ivory because it's a neutral, but it still has all those colors in it.
Absolutely. So there's 2 shades of ivory and beige that you see, just as there are 2 shades of the sapphire, and then there's 36 other colors in every single one of these rugs, and that's in our flowers, that's in our scroll work, that's in the emblems of the Fleur De Lis motif. So that's where we're able to bring in the colors that are in your rooms and match them up with the rug.
The sage is one of the favorites at our house. In fact, we have several of your rugs in this color and also in the burgundy, which is coming up next.
Right.
But again, this is a very popular interior design color.
It has been a neutral many years. I remember all my friends over at Northern Nights saying neutral doesn't just have to be beige and ivory. Think about sages and greens as neutrals.
And it's just so, you know, every season appropriate. And then this burgundy, I think, is the most rich and luxe and high-end looking of all. This is the color of Fleur De Lis rug we have in our dining room. And I want to mention, too, I love the design you've done today. First of all, the Fleur De Lis in the past has been on kind of a diamond background. You've done more of this beautiful Moroccan tile look design here. And then around the border, sometimes in Fleur De Lis in the past, they've been beautiful, but very tonal. You have picked up what we love about the medallion rugs and put that border of a floral design with many colors. And why that to me is important is if you are planning to put this rug in a dining room with a large table and chairs on top of it, and I'll just stand right here in the middle of this rug to demonstrate, pretend I'm the table. When you have a medallion rug, the medallion is covered up.
I know.
So the Fleur De Lis, I love in a dining room, or if you are planning to put some heavier furniture on top of the rug, you will still see the design around the border.
Exactly.
And then the Fleur De Lis part is beautiful, but it's not the whole like center focus of this rug.
Right, you're not covering up the main reason why you buy the rug.
Exactly.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so
what size is this one?
this one is 7 foot by 9 foot. It's here on the floor in that gorgeous bright ivory and also here in the sage. And we'll go over here to our accents. So we'll start off with these. These are the great ways to add a splash of color in any room. 3 feet by 4 feet 6 inches.
This is a good size for a foyer too. It's not too small.
Exactly.
It's not just an entry. It's not just an entryway rug.
No, it does not have to be. It can go anywhere. However, if you are in an entryway and you're on, say, hardwood floors, take a look at the padding that we have just to prevent this from happening where you get rug creep or it might be a little bit slippery.
And that's available on .com. We have rug pads for hard floors and rug pads for carpeting. And many of you, I know, put these on top of carpeting as well, which is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
5 by 7. I call this the Goldilocks size because now we're really making a color statement if you want.
Right.
Or blending in naturally if you'd like with a more neutral color like the ivory. But now we're looking at studies, a large foyer.
Yes.
You could absolutely put this into a master bedroom. I think most people decorate bedrooms with furniture and wallpaper or paint and pictures. And you just have that same old carpeting that was there when you bought the house. You can beautify your master bedroom or other bedrooms as well with a rug.
This is great for a smaller conversation area too. How about your home office? This is the perfect size for that.
Yes.
You know, I'm looking at we have the 7 by 9 in our dining room, and you may have an even larger room. We've got these really giant sizes for you today too. But again, if your rooms are not that big, my parents live in a smaller ranch style house now. That 5 by 7 is really perfect for any of their rooms.
And if you have hardwood floors, you don't always want to cover them up. You want to show them off.
Right.
Especially if you've just spent the money on refinishing them. So tell you what,
I'm just going to jump in real quick and say the sapphire is very, very popular in all sizes. So please don't wait. We don't have a huge, giant number of any one of these rugs in any of these choices. So this is the first time you're seeing this blue sapphire in Fleur De Lis, and that color pop is outstanding.
Yes, especially in this rug, which is 8 feet 6 inches by 12 feet 9 inches.
Okay.
This is the biggest rug that we make in any design.
Because you can't ship it if it's any bigger than this.
Absolutely right. UPS is not very happy about how heavy these get. This is 80 pounds of wool as it is.
Wow.
But if you really need to make a statement and you've got that huge dining room and you have 8, 10, 12, maybe 14 guests coming over for the holidays, and your dining room table expands with 3 leaves.
Right.
This is the size rug that you need. We always recommend the largest rug that your room and your budget can afford. That's the one to go with.
Also, if you are covering up carpeting that doesn't look that spectacular anymore, maybe it's probably time to put new carpeting, but that's very expensive. This rug will be like wall to wall.
Absolutely
in
right.
a large room like that. So, you know, this is a quick fix. And then later, when you change your flooring, this is still going to look spectacular on the new floor.
Sure.
So,
now, even for me, I don't think I could fit this in my dining room. So I would scale down one size. This is our 8 foot by 10 foot 6 inch size rug.
Wow.
And so it's larger than the 7 by 9. So maybe you've got the 2-leaf dining room or possibly still the 3-leaf dining room table. The important point is that you still want all your guests seated on the rug.
Yes, and when you scoot your chair out, it's still on the rug.
Still on the rug.
Sometimes with the 7 by 9 or 5 by 7, the chairs are on the rug only when they're pushed into the table. When someone is seated, now they're on the floor. So this larger rug allows everything to stay on the rug.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah.
So while you're there doing that, what you're doing, this is what I want to point out.